What is up, guys? Dripping back with yet another Rust video. Today we have the DreamKiller here. It's about a 95 rocket 3x3. That's for TC and all the loot. That's excluding the externals there. So, uh, without further ado, guys, let's get into the base tour here, and then I'm gonna show you guys on how to build it. So, if we head on to the first external TC, please do keep in mind that all the external TCs are exactly the same. Same with the airlock here into the inner compound. So, did you notice you come up here? I got this right here because this actually erased foundation here, so they can't just jackhammer that. It also helps so when the doors open here, if you want to jump inside, you can jump in pretty easy, rather than just go from here, because sometimes it's a little bit hard. So we also have some garage doors here, so you can have an auto turret set up here. So if you're getting raided and you're not online right away, just flip a switch when you get on, open the garage doors up, and if there's any turrets in the compound, it'll kill them. And if we continue through here, up inside, we got 4 beds on the top here with 2 lockers. And if we go down, we have another 2 beds here. And we also have the TC here. And then we also have this wood here. That's how you disconnect your externals. So if your main TC gets broke, you just come in here, break all 4 of these wood foundations, or not foundations, sorry, the wood floors there, and you disconnect your external TCs. If we continue upstairs, it leads to the shooting part here, which is going to be a flank base. So if they start blowing your outer walls, you can hop up here to shoot them. Or if they're actually on that your base itself, you can come up here. This also leads to your catwalk here. I'll show you guys that in just a moment when we get to the actual base here. But if we come down through here, through the airlock system for the compound, we got a spot for some drop-off chests here. So if you're doing farming, you're going to drop it off here rather than going all the way inside the base to drop your loot off. Next up, you can obviously put a large furnace here. I just didn't do that just for the sake of the video. And then we also have some rugs here. This covers the gap for the multi-TC. There's other way to do that. Obviously, if you guys want to do a different way or you know a better way, feel free to do that. But if we come over here to this airlock, this leads to the door. And if we head inside here, you're going to notice that there's some traps everywhere. When I build the base, I'm not going to put the traps in or the doors just for the sake of the video. Another thing you're going to notice here is every part of the inner peaks are sectioned off, so the raiders don't get full control on the bottom of your whole peaks here. So that goes all the way around. You got peaks all the way around. And then we got this here. This is the airlock system into the actual 3x3. And we got the repair bench right here by the door in case you got to repair any armor, weapons, or anything like that. That is right here. Got some refrigerators too in case you need to heal up or eat before you go out. You got the fridges there. Got a bunch of storage down here. We got another locker here. In case you need a quick gear set if you're going out farming or anything like that, you got a locker down here. And if we go to the second floor here, we got a bunch more storage of the research table here. Like I said, we got the tier 3 here. Chances are this is probably where the main loot's going to be. If not, feel free to move it wherever you like. But if we come through here, this is where the TC is going to be here. We got 7 large bags. We got 7 bags in here, sorry. And this is how you're going to spawn inside here. We got 5 vending machines here, and we got a bunch more loot right here, right? Now, the way that you're going to be getting your loot in and out from your TC is you're just going to take off this window here that I took off already. Put the loot in any of these boxes here to pass through. Obviously, you can reach them, you know. Put the loot in and out depending on what you guys are doing and if you're getting lost. Next up, if you continue upstairs, we got some more storage here. And another thing also, if you guys really want to, you guys can do something like this for like a bunker. Obviously I can't get it to work right now, but you can do that. So you can section it off if you really want to. But if we go up to the next floor, which is going to be at the 4th floor, this is going to be your bedroom floor here and also your inner peaks. We got 8 beds on the inside here, and we got 4 lockers. We got 2 lockers here and 2 lockers on the other side. And if we go up to the actual peaks here, we got some more beds here. And if we come this way, we have the ladder hatch here. So if anybody is inside the peaks, down on the bottom, you just open that, you can shoot them. And this also leads out to the catwalk here. So if you're getting raided, you can just shoot them inside the compound. We got some more ladder hatches, so if somebody's in the compound, you can shoot them there. And there's also one right here. Same thing with this here. Another thing also, is you're going to notice you can actually fall down right there. Obviously you'd have the red siren lights there. I just didn't put them in for the sake of the video. And this makes it a little bit easier for actually building it for time's sake anyways. If we continue to the next floor, however, you got a half height cross space here. The reason for this is it actually disguised as a 3x3. As you can tell, these are all triangles here rather than squares. Another thing also is I got some shotgun traps here. Obviously you can change these out for turret to make it a little bit harder to drain if they're coming top down or bottom up. So like I said though, we got a bunch more storage here. We got storage from the bottom floor all the way to the top. We got some older peaks here. These are pretty self-explanatory. I'm not really going to show that. We got some garage doors here with some stop fronts in case if they actually get inside of the shooting floor. You have another layer of protection so they can't get actually inside of the actual part of the base. Another thing also that I think is kind of cool. We actually have these doors here. So let's say that you get inside of there. You can just open these and you can shoot them, right? I don't see many people using this. It is super useful in my opinion. So if you guys do like this, please feel free to use it. We got some more over here on this side as well. And like I said, that's just the shooting floor. And then we got these right here. These are peak ups or upper peaks, depending on what you want to call them. They're super helpful in an online raid. Or if somebody lands on the roof, just come up here. You can shoot them off the roof. Like, as you can see, I can see pretty much half the base from this one side here. So, another thing is also, obviously you have barricades on here and on top, so they can't just, you know, jump on up to here, so then you can't see them. You have barricades there or some other traps, shotgun traps, turrets. Totally up to you guys. But I'm not gonna be doing the electricity or any of that in this video. That's totally up to you guys. But if you continue to the top here, this is where your heli hangar is gonna be. You can store all your mini copters in here, and we got some more drop-off chests on top here. So if you guys are doing a raid, you just fly in, run in here, drop your loot off here. That way you don't have to run all the way down to the bottom of the base to store your loot. But yeah guys, that's pretty much the whole base tour for the DreamKiller here. Like I said, this is about a 95 rocket raid for TC and all the loot. Obviously you have the loot from the top to the bottom. Don't put all your loot in one spot, spread it out. So, yeah guys, without further ado, let's get into how to build this. Alright, to get things started, we're going to start out with your standard 3x3 here. This is also going to be your starter base here. So, what we're going to do is try and go down all the sides here, just like so. This is also going to act as your honeycombing. So we can go ahead and put all this in just like so. Put walls along here as well. And we're going to put a wall here. Make sure we upgrade this one to armored. And we can put walls all along here as well. And we can put a window here. And another wall here. Put a wall here. Just like so. But we're going to rotate it so it's facing that way. And we can put two here. That's up. We can put a half floor here. Just like so. This floor here is only temporary, so please don't upgrade that. And do the same thing for this side. Just like that. That's up. What we're going to do is we're going to put some door frames in here. This is going to act as, these are the door frames here, so then they can't just go deep. Obviously you don't have to have garage doors right away. If you don't have the garage door BP right away, obviously you can just use these sheet metal double doors. Oops. And next up, we're just going to add a honeycombing in here. If you guys don't want, you don't have to put this in sheet metal also. It might affect the raid cost a little bit, so that's why I'm going to do it in sheet metal. We're going to do the same thing for all the sides here. Just like that. And next up, what we're going to do is we're going to seal this off here. So we can get some stone floors here. There's no reason to upgrade this in sheet metal. If you guys do want to have it in sheet metal, feel free. And we're going to seal the top of this off here. The way up though is going to be right here, farthest from the door, so don't put one there. Just like that. And this is going to be the floor where the TC goes on, and TC is going to be in this corner here. So we can go ahead and get our TC. Oops, I already had one. And we're going to put the TC all the way in the corner, just like that. Like I said, that's where the TC is going to be. So, next up, what we're going to do is we're going to seal this whole layer off here now. Just like this. Put an armored wall here. An armored window. And another armored wall right here. Just like that. And we can go ahead and we can seal this all off here too. If you guys want to, you guys can have all this in armored, this whole floor here. Totally up to you guys. I'm not going to do that, so. Next up, get some more half floors here. Put them in just like so. And make sure we upgraded this one to armored here. It is kind of important, so please do that. And we're going to put some more door frames in here, just like this. Alright. Next up, we're gonna steal this off here as well. The way up is you're gonna be right here, so don't close that one off. Alright, and we're just gonna steal this off here as well, just like so. Oops. And the reason that these walls are soft side out, there's actually a good reason for that. Upgrade that's armored, by the way. Is because if you're going top down and they get into here, then they can't just pick into the next room, right? So that's the reason that these are all hard side in. So if you're going top down here, they can't just pick in, right? You can actually have these rotated though. Like these is not that big of a deal. But these ones, the reason that these are hard side is if you're going top down, like I said, then you can't just pickaxe to the next one. So that's why that is like that. Next up, what we're gonna do is gonna come over here, add some more honeycomb in here. Please have this in sheet metal, by the way. There we go. So add honeycomb in here all the way around, just like I'm doing here. Alright, just like that. And we can steal this off as well. You don't have to have these floors in sheet metal here. I'm doing stone. Helps with the upkeep and the build cost. Alright, so now that we have this done here, obviously you go ahead and you put all the door frames in, or your doors and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna do that. So that is totally up to you guys. Next up, what you're gonna do is, you're gonna go out 7 squares and place a triangle, and then come back with half moons. This for time's sake though, I'm gonna do it the fast way on here. All I have to do is just click one button here. So I'm gonna do that now, just like that. So if you would actually come back and you would end up right here, right? So, like I said, I'm not gonna do the whole 7 squares out. Saves me a little bit of time on the video here. But you go 7 squares out with a triangle at the end, and you do half moons back, and it'll look just like that. So what we're gonna do is do that to all sides here. These are gonna be for your External TCs, and also for some honeycombing here. So do that to all sides, just like I have done there. Another thing is for a little bit of time stakes here. I'm gonna turn on the symmetry here. So all I have to do is build one side, and then it'll build the other 4 as well. Alright. So now that we have that, we can place a square off of all of them, just like it's automatically gonna do. Now we're gonna place 2 temporary triangles here, and we can place 2 squares there. We can get rid of these now, and it'll look just like this. And I'm gonna turn the symmetry off now. Oops. There we go. And next up, you gotta find the side that has the door here. Not sure what on with this, but there we go. But this is the side with the door, so this side is gonna be staying just like this, and this side over here is gonna be the longer side. So we can add 2 temporary triangles here, followed by a square, and we gotta do this on this other side here, and you're gonna copy this to the other side as well. All right. Alright, now that we have that done here, we're going to go ahead and put a door here, and we're going to put a door on the other side as well, just like that. Obviously have that facing the right way. And we're going to put some sheet metal walls all the way around here, just like this. These don't actually need to be here, so we can get rid of these. Oops. We can get rid of those ones there. Sorry about that. Like I said though, go ahead, put the walls all the way around here, just like this. Obviously, you'd put your doors in. Next up, we're gonna do another layer of walls, but this time is gonna be in stone. So we can go ahead and we can put these in stone, just like this. Oops. There we go. Just like that, alright? So once we have that done here, what we're gonna do is this is gonna be the third floor here, so we can go ahead and we can do this. This is gonna be another loot room floor, so we can go ahead and do that now. So put walls all the way around just like that, and we can put 2 more floors on that side, and this side we're gonna put the hard side facing in, followed by some more half floors here. We can go ahead, we can put our door frames in next, just like this. And we can seal this off as well. The way up is going to be right here, across from the way down. So we can go ahead and seal that off, minus this one part there. And we're going to add some more honeycombing on this side as well. Or all the way around, I should say, sorry. Just like that. So now that that is done, we can go ahead and we can seal the top of all of them off with our stone here. Just like so. And we can also have our way up here, just like this. And we can seal this off with the sheet metal one as well. This is going to be our shooting floor, and I'm going to get that in just 1 second. Alright, before we get too far in the build here, what I would recommend is getting the first 2 layers done, that where you have your TC, and then we're going to start doing our external here. So we're just going to come out 1 square, place 3 here, get rid of this one here, we're going to place 2 more here, upgrade both these with sheet metal, put the temporary one, and then we're going to add some more here. And make sure that these are raised here and that these are in sheet metal as well. We get rid of that one. And we're gonna have a shape that looks just like this. Like I said, I'm only gonna build one of the externals and then just copy it to the other 3 sides, right? So upgrade this wall to armored here. Come down here. Obviously you can do it like this. You just place that there. Make sure this is in sheet metal. There's no reason to actually have that in anything past that, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. Put your TC in as well. Put 2 windows there, and make sure that you add this floor here. Add that sooner than later, otherwise your base is probably gonna decay, and you guys definitely don't want that to happen. So make sure you do put that wood floor in ASAP. Next up, we're just gonna add some walls around here, just like this. Another thing is also, you guys can have this as a bedroom also. The only reason I don't do that is because this right here is more honeycomb in here for the actual TC itself. But if you guys want to, you guys can add that in a bedroom as well. Next up, we're going to do is add some more door frames in here. Make sure that is in stone, not sheet metal. So let me fix that real quick. Add the half floor up, just to jump up to the next floor here. Alright, just like that. Oops. And we're gonna seal this off back here, just like this. And then we're gonna add these 3 here in armored, just like that. We're gonna come over here to the part that goes up and down. We're gonna add some sheet metal walls all the way around, just like that. And that's all that's gonna be sheet metal on this floor here, so we can get the stone out here. Add a door there. 2 double doors here. That's where you're gonna add your garage doors for your auto turret there. Let's put a wall here, and we're gonna add a half floor here, and we can put the door frames in here. You can have double doors here or garage doors. It's totally up to you guys. And then we're gonna seal this all off here. I'll have a stone one here, and then this is all gonna be sheet metal here. And I keep typing B grade wrong, so that's why it's not working right. Right, just like that, and have it just like this. Go back to your stone. And I keep typing this wrong and it's pissing me off. God damn it. There we go. So I'll have it like this. And put 4 roofs here. So I'll have it just like this. Alright. Now, you're going to want to build this up as soon as you can, because this is how it's actually going to connect to the base itself. So put 3 windows there. 3 walls here. Put a half wall. We can get rid of this. And we can go like this. Alright. And we're gonna seal this off here. Put a frame here. Upgrade this to sheet metal. And now your external TC here is connected to the base here. Like I said, I'm gonna copy this to the other 3 sides here, and I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, now that we have these copied to the other 3 sides here, one thing I forgot, this part here, I'll show you guys how to do this quick. All you have to do is add 2 half walls here and a triangle. Like I said earlier in the video, the reason that this is here is so that it's easier to jump from here in rather than this from here, because sometimes it's a little bit harder depending on your terrain. So next up, what we're going to do is we come over here, place a full wall here, and we're going to add 2 half walls here, and we're going to copy this to the other sides as well. The reason that these are half walls here is because this is actually going to be leading out to your catwalks here, so that's why those are half walls. And we can go and add full walls all the way around the rest of it here, just like this. One thing to keep in mind though is the catwalk is optional. You do not have to do it, so please keep that in mind. Next up, add 2 triangles on either side here with a hatch frame in the middle here. And we're going to do this all the way around. And once we do that, what we're going to do after we have them all the way around here is we're going to get 2 windows, put 2 windows here, and we're going to put a window right here. And we're going to put a door here, followed by 2 wall frames here. And we can seal it off just like this, right? So I'm going to copy this to the other side as well, and I'll be back in just a second. Alright, now that that's all done here, we're going to add another full layer of walls here, just like this. Don't worry about this being off like that. We're going to add half walls there in just a moment. So like I said, put full walls all the way around, just like we're doing here. Alright. And we're going to put half walls here, just like this. And then once that this is done here, we'll be working on the inner peak downs here and the beds itself. Or the bedrooms I should say, sorry. Alright. We are almost done here. Alright, now that that is done here, we're going to do the bedrooms here quick, and then we're going to do the shooting floor, or the peak downs I should say. So add walls here all the way around just like this. And put a door here, and a door here. Put the hard side facing the middle here. And we're going to put a half wall there. We can get rid of that. And on these sides that have the doors here, put 2 walls like this. And the same for this side here. Now, if you want, you can do the same thing for here, and you can actually have beds here. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to add this and honeycomb in here. But like I said, it is up to you guys if that's what you guys want to do. So, please do keep that in mind here. Next up, I'm going to add the door frames in here. Alright, just like this. You can put them in here as well. Not at that height, obviously. Oops, let me get rid of that. Put that at the correct spot there. And we're going to add them in here as well. Just like that. So, next up, what we're going to do is we're going to be adding some more beds here. So, before I do that though, I'm going to show you guys on how to do these peaks here. I'm going to do one of them, and then I'm going to copy them to the other side here. So what we're going to do here to start out, put 2 door frames here, followed by 2 full walls. And you can put the window here. You can have this in sheet metal or stone, it doesn't matter. I'm going to put it in the sheet metal just for the sake of how I actually like doing it. Next up, we're going to put the ladder hatch frame there. And we're going to put another window here. And that right there is basically a peak, right? So, the way that you're gonna do it is, as you can see, you got 3 squares here, but put them on the 2 farther ones here. Don't put it in this middle one here. So you just I'll put the door frames here. That way you guys know where to build it. So yeah, make sure you don't put it in this middle one here. That's where your bed's gonna be going upstairs. So like I said, copy this to the other parts here, and I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, now that we have these done to all the other sides here, this square here, we're going to put a square here. And make sure that this is in sheet metal, because this is where some beds are going to be going. So, like I said, the square that's left, that's down below, just put it on the same height here. That's going to be your bedrooms, like I said. And we're going to place 2 triangles here. That's going to be our peak downs here. So let's do this on all these sides here, just like I'm doing. And then once we have that done, we can place a triangle here and a triangle here. And then this one right here, oops, I messed that one up. You're gonna place it on this one here. Make sure you have this gap here, because that's how you actually get the peaks here. So, it is a little bit tricky to get it just right, but make sure that you do have it just right, like I said. This one right here is not right, so make sure that you place it correctly. It is very important that you have your peak zones correctly here. So, like I said, just make sure that you can get it correctly. It is a little bit difficult sometimes, but once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. Next up, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna finish these bedrooms here. So, what I like doing here is I'll put the door frame here. It doesn't really matter exactly how you do it either, but just put the door frame on either side. Oops. It doesn't matter what side you do it on, but just make sure you do have the door here. Rotate that wall. Just like this. Alright. Once we have all the bedrooms done here, we can seal the tops of all these off just like this. And then the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to put some more door frames here. Just like that. And then we're going to put some walls here, right? Make sure you go ahead and copy this to the other sides here. I'm going to do that real fast. And while we do that, we can go ahead and seal this off here as well. Alright, now that we have these parts sectioned off or in the peaks, and we got this all sealed off here, we can actually go ahead and we can seal this part off here as well. Just like this. And I forgot one door frame here that I just noticed. There we go. So we're going to come up top here. And we're going to seal this all off here. But the way we're going to do this is a little bit differently. Instead of putting the full walls here, we're going to put low walls here, followed by half walls just like this. The reason that we're doing this is so it disguises that there's actually a 3x3. So put 2 squares here, do not put one here, and do not put one here, right? What we're going to do though is put half walls here, and half walls here, and put low walls all the way around it, just like this. The reason that these low walls are here is kind of important, so if you're getting raided, people can't just come up here and sit up here and camp you. So that's why we do that. Next up, place triangles just like this, all the way around it, just like this. And that's how we're going to be switching it up from the top here, so then nobody knows it's actually a 3x3. Place squares here, just like this. And we can put squares here as well. Another thing, obviously, you know, you'd probably say, oh, well, you know, Drip, you're going to sit here and you can hide people. That's true. Obviously, you can either block that off with some half walls there, or you can put some traps there. That's totally up to you guys. Personally, I put traps there, so. But anyways, that's totally up to you guys. So we're just going to seal it off just like this. And as you noticed here, this side is the short side, or the shorter side, I should say. So we're going to add the triangles connected to this side here, just like this. And then this side is going to be pretty much the same thing, but we're going to connect them here, just like this. I like to add these triangles first, rather than rather than the squares first. It makes connecting it a little bit easier. Sometimes you can actually do it with the squares first. I'm not sure if I can show it. Oh, never mind. Well, sometimes you can actually place these here, depending on the stability. So that's why I do it like this. Next up, though, we can come up here, and we can add this part here, just like this. And this is going to be a peak down here. So I'm going to show you how to do the peak downs here. It's pretty easy here. So what we're going to do here is all the sides are pretty much exactly the same. Oops, let me just get rid of that. We'll place 3 triangles there, 2 triangles here, and a square here. And then you just obviously repeat the pattern all the way around here, just like this. And I'll give you guys a top-down view so you can see exactly how it looks, or how it should look, I should say. So let me finish this off real quick. Just like that. Alright, so that's the top-down view of how your peak down should look here. Now it doesn't matter if you do the doors first or the windows first, doesn't matter. What I like to do though is most people put the single doors here. If you guys want to, you can put the single doors there. I'm gonna put the double doors there, So then you only have one, or I guess technically 4 parts that you gotta push people through. And that's gonna be right here where the square is here, right? So, like I said, if you guys don't want to have the double doors right here, you guys can have the single doors. So, totally up to you guys can decide that. Alright, once you have that done, we can go ahead and put the windows all the way around here. Just like this. Oops. Obviously, you guys can put the window embrasures in and your doors, but just for the time's sake of the video, I'm not going to do that. So, another thing is also, on each of these here, make sure you do put a extra double door frame here. It adds for the stability, and it is super important here. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to place 3 here, just like this. And then we're going to put a roof in, just like this. Or you can put the roof in, and then the wall frame, it doesn't matter what order you do it in. But make sure you do it like this first, because if you put the door frames around the very outside first, chances are trying to get these ones is probably not going to work. I had that happen when I was trying to record it before, so let's do it like that. Alright, and then we can come inside here, add some more door frames just like this. We can add one here, upgrade that to sheet metal. We're going to be adding a chaperone to this one here, just like this. And same thing for this side here, upgrade that to sheet metal. And put some there. Same thing for these 2 here. Like I said though, these chaperones here are optional. You do not have to have these here, even with this garage door here, or this garage door here. But you do need to have these frames here, because it adds stability. But if you guys don't want to have these chaperones here, do not put them there. And then next up, we're just going to add some more garage doors just like that, alright? So I'm going to do this just like this again, so you guys can see how to do it. Alright, just like that. Put the chaperones in. And then seal it off just like that. Alright, so that's how that should look. Now this part right here, we need some more stability. So what we're going to do is place one there, one here. Place these on the outside, right? So make sure these are on this part here. And then we're going to add this little shape just like this here. This is all going to add stability later on, alright? And it is very important that we add the stability, otherwise it's not going to work. Alright, just like that. And that's what we're going to do is we're going to be sealing this all off. So what I like to do first is I'm going to come over here. Place that there. And then we're going to add these all in the sheet metal here, because this is the main core of the build, I should say. Place one there. And one here. Now these 2, make sure that these are out, and make sure that you have this little gap here just like that, right? And the reason for that is, well, you don't have to have it like that. I just do it like that because it makes the stability a little bit easier. And we can actually seal the top off here. We're going to be using stone for that. I'm going to start on this side first, make it a little bit easier here. Both sides of these are exactly the same. Alright, so, oops, I forgot to add my double door frames here. Alright, there we go. We can seal this off just like this. And we're going to add one right here, right? Just like that. Now, you can have this triangle here on this side and this one here. You can have it on the short side here, or you can have it on the longer side. If you do it on the shorter side though, the stability is a little bit easier rather than if you have it on the long side. But that is totally up to you guys. You guys don't have to have it on the short side if you really don't want to. Alright. This side is almost done. There we go. That's just that. And I've got my double door frames again. Alright. We are almost done with this here, and then yeah, as you can see, sometimes it doesn't let me place it there, so there we go. We're just gonna seal this part off here, and I've got more double door frames. Alright. There we go, and it should be all good to go, just like that. Alright. So next up, the last thing we have to do here is the heli hanger here. So put some walls just like that. We can go ahead and put a half floor here. Get rid of that. We can get a B grade 2 out here. Put a door there and a roof here. Up here at the sheet metal. We're gonna put 2 walls here and a wall here. Same thing for this side here, just like that. And we can go ahead and we can put the low walls in. These low walls can be in stone or sheet metal. That is totally up to you guys. I'm gonna put these in sheet metal though. Another thing is also you guys can have these walls in sheet metal too. Like I said though, I'm gonna have these in sheet metal, so that's how I like to build it anyways. So we're gonna do that to all 4 of these, just like this. Just like that. And that's up. We're gonna put windows here. Make sure you get the reinforced window inside them, just like that. And we're gonna add 2 triangles here and 2 triangles here. You guys can upgrade these if you want to. Otherwise, if you don't want to, you can leave them in stone. Add 2 more garage door frames there. And we're gonna come around the back here. Add a a square. Upgrade these to sheet metal here. Same thing for this side. Now you're gonna notice on this side we can't actually do that. So we gotta place temporary half floor here, and then you can actually place the floor. And make sure you upgrade that to sheet metal as well. And we're gonna do the same thing here. Upgrade that to sheet metal. We can get rid of this. Place our wall frame in here, just like that. And last but not least, all we have to do is seal the top off here, and then the base will be done. So we can go ahead, seal that off just like this. And there we go. And there you guys go. The base is completely done. Alright, now that the base itself is done here, what we're going to do is come in here, we're going to do the catwalks here. I already got them built on the other 2 sides, so let's do this one side here. What you're going to do is add 3 more double door frames here and 3 on this side here. You're going to put 3 half walls on each side just like this. You're going to put a hatch frame here. Put the hatch in here. It doesn't matter which way it faces, it does the same thing. And then you're going to put 2 squares here and a triangle here. Put a door here. Put 2 windows here and 2 windows here. A wall here and a wall here. And then last but not least, all we have to do is seal it up. Obviously you put your windows and stuff in, and that's pretty much it, guys. You guys have successfully built the DreamKiller here. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so you guys get informed of when I upload my next video. But yeah guys, hope you guys did enjoy this. If you did, just let me know down in the comment section. If you guys do build this, please let me know. Send me pictures on Discord or in the comment section below. If you guys do have any suggestions on how to make this better, please do let me know that as well. I would greatly appreciate all the feedback. But without further ado guys, this has been Drippin'. I'll see you guys in the next one.